What is up, you guys? It is the wholesome Hamburglar Big Chungus 1221, and we are playing Martha is Dead. I saw this game on Steam, and it was highly rated, and I thought, I'm not even going to look into this game. I am just going to see the store page, and I'm going to get it, because this looks amazing. It's highly reviewed. Highly reviewed. So all I know is it's a psychological thriller, and we're about to dive into this. So fuck it, let's do it. All right. Okay. That's fine, I guess. The story of Martha is Dead and its featured characters are a work of fiction. The game contains potentially uncomfortable scenes and covers topics that may distress players, yada yada yada. Okay. If you know someone who is struggling, information and crisis resources are available at URL safeinourworld.org. Find help. Yeah, that goes again. For me personally, if you know anyone who is struggling with anything, depression, anxiety, or they're just suicidal in general, always reach out, because that stuff is serious. Okay. I guess maybe it's just Lloyd's ringing. Wait a minute. Frames? Whatever, I'll fix it later.
Ciao. I'm Julia. Julia Kay. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin.
Okay.
There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
It's kind of weird, but okay. A new chapter, The Legend, 1929.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
Nanny.
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I
Ciao.
know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
What?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers.
It's kind of weird.
I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes. I miss Martha a little.
Sisters
but
with
I love spending time with
the
you.
mom.
Now, go to sleep,
And she
little
is,
sparrow.
sorry,
It's
she
getting
is
late.
at,
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the
at her
lady. Was she beautiful?
nanny's house.
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll
wonder
be
what
beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
It's kind of sus. I don't like these, things were
I
being
loved
shown,
Nanny
the
and I
imagery.
loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me.
Yeah.
Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
The White Lady.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved.
Sus.
She was
Okay.
expecting a lover's stroll by the
Kinda
lake,
funny.
gazing out at
Got
the
the
old tree
butthole
growing on
eyes.
the lake's island.
Pete Davidson eyes.
So much hope and desire, but
Oh,
death,
boobs
not
hanging out?
love, was awaiting her.
Oh, the poor dear. That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, Poppet, but that's the way it is, and we must learn to deal with it.
Okay, I'll try. But it makes me so mad. Keep on reading, Nanny.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy.
That's fucked.
So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl.
Justification?
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain.
Butthole
Within the
eyes.
fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
I'm a little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced. Go ahead.
Okay, honey. Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
That's kind of messed up.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
Good night, Nene. I can't get over that. Some weird imagery for the loading screens. Look at this. Lots of images of women underwater, or a woman underwater, and a man.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy.
It almost looks like she's underwater.
My memories do
You
not
can see
return
the
until
sunlight hitting
15
the top
years
of the
later,
water.
in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake.
Why?
My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Okay, so I hit this. It's like one of those old ass cameras. Alright.
Reel off the film.
Okay. Down.
Open the camera.
Okay.
Remove the old roll of film.
Won't the cameras get wet in like the rain and stuff?
a new film in. Close the camera.
I'm liking
Load the
this.
film. Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Person. Woman.
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
No, no. You shouldn't. Do you not remember the story?
I was horrified at the
Dummy.
idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Yeah, I bet. I bet it's that freaking ghost lady trying to destroy you. Oh my god, I don't want to do this. Some pretty cool music.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared.
That's kind of messed up. Yeah.
I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was.
I guess it was
It was
you.
my sister,
Oh.
my twin, part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think.
What? Oh, because Martha is dead.
I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead.
Yeah, Martha looks dead, girl.
It's not possible.
Yeah, it looks
It's
pretty...
not true. There's no need to worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha forever.
you're pretending to be your dead sister, which is awesome. That's probably weighing so great on your mind right now.
O Lord who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do. July 17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family. July 17th, 1940. July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director General.
Okay, I don't want to sit and read them all. I think I have to light the candles in the hallway. Which, I don't know. Oh, I gotta light these candles. Look at this lighter. Bilbo Baggins with a lighter.
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second. Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice. È cessata la pioggia. La mia barba è bionda. Parla Londra. Abbiamo trasmesso alcuni messaggi speciali.
Where am I supposed to put these flowers? Oh, right here.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here? Of all places?
What? Hmm? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No, no. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irene? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it?
Wow.
Her fault for Martha being deaf, and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one?
What the fuck?
Me?
Can you imagine just hearing that about yourself?
They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia.
The mom.
I miss you.
It's fucking crazy. This whole situation is crazy.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Well, because we're in Italy and it's like World War II, we're a part of the Axis powers. That's why we're seeing
Mother
America
didn't seem to suffer
as
from
an
the
enemy.
situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
psychological shit. I stole her life. Wow. I stole her idea.
I stole her identity. I stole her identity.
Is sound in this game?
I stole her identity. That's so messed up. That's so fucked. This game is off the walls, off the rails, crazy. He's good. This is fucking crazy. It was just a dream. A horrible dream.
Better be a
That
freaking
horrendous
dream.
woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality. This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now... Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
You want to capture Martha's soul. Alright, so right here we're going to cut it short. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a couple minutes. At least 10, 15.